Now, what is a smoker and non-smoker? So a smoker, I think, is basically someone who likes to smoke despite the risk of it. And non-smoker would be someone who despises smoking. So what does that make us? Something to think about. Welcome, fellow hustlers, to Give and Receive. Today, this is gonna be my first English podcast, solo. For that, let me take a quick cigarette break. Yeah. You thought I was gonna smoke cigarette? No, I quit that long ago. Wow. And let me tell you guys how I did it. So this video is for all of you who have tried to quit cigarette for a long time and yet still unsuccessful and still trapped by the nicotine addiction. First of all, I would like to dedicate this video to Alan Carr. So Alan Carr was a heavy chain smoker for many years actually, and not like us, he used to smoke 80 to 100 sticks a day. And one day he went from 100 to 0 with his own method, no pain and no stress. And also, he's author of Easy Way to Quit Smoking. The purpose of this video is to raise awareness of nicotine addiction and persuade you guys we don't need cigarette in our life or any nicotine products, and inspire you guys to try Alan Carr method and read his book. This video is based on my understanding after reading his book with some research along with my own experience from a smoker to non-smoker. To be a non-smoker, you just have to dislike smoking. You cannot just stop cigarette by force. It doesn't work that way. Our brain doesn't function that way. I'm going to talk about three main challenges. Once you face those challenges, I believe that you can quit. So the first one would be indecisiveness. So although many people who smoke cigarettes, they want to quit. They probably want to escape from this nicotine demon inside us. What stopping them is two things. One is excuses. Oh, I'll stop after this stick. I'll stop next month. I'll stop from next week. Or right now I'm in tough time, so I need it. I have some work stress. One more reason why we always afraid to make that decision is losing our dear friend cigarette. I know cigarette has been with us for a long time, and it's kind of hard to just throw it away. But sometimes we have to do it. Sometimes we have to let go of the things that is holding us back from getting to next level in our life. But you don't have to stop smoking right away.
Nani?
In fact, if you're smoking while watching this video, it's even better.
Nani?
And you may wonder, wait, why is this dude asking us to smoke cigarettes when it's about making us quit? Well, that leads to second problem. Smoking unconsciously.
What?
But we are conscious while we smoke, right? Yes, we are. We are conscious about what's around us. But once we light the stick and the first puff, after we relieve the urge to smoke, we kind of divert our attention to something else. For example, smartphone, talking to someone else, or thinking about something else in our mind. So we are never conscious about the smell of a smoke. We inhale and exhale, and the smell after we finish smoking. Even though we are conscious sometimes, we don't really care. To be conscious, you gotta ask yourself while smoking, why am I smoking? What benefits am I getting from this cigarette? Why did I even start smoking? Do I need it? Do I want to quit? If I want to quit, why do I want to quit? For me, it's not about, oh, it's bad for health, it's expensive. I wanted to quit cigarette to have absolute control over me, my mind, my body, and my emotions. And when I make that decision, I noticed that cigarette was taking control over me from the moment I wake up to the moment before I sleep. Your why needs to be really strong. First, you have to be conscious, then you gotta know why do you want to quit. A very strong reason of why. The main cause for the addiction, which is nicotine, you probably know. Oh yes, nicotine causes us a problem, addiction. Yes, but that won't be enough. You need to know how does it function? How does it affect us? It's quite simple, and yet we don't know it. If we know it better, it's very easy to quit nicotine addiction. Simply take nicotine through cigarettes or any nicotine products. First thing it does is affect our brain. It will stop the urge to smoke anymore. It releases a hormone called dopamine, a happy hormone. Give you sense of happiness, sense of relief. Also, it increases your heart rate and blood circulation. So you will feel a little bit of more confidence, increase in concentration. You think these are the advantages of smoking. These are the benefits that we want to smoke. But the very thing, the urge to smoke, comes from the absence of nicotine in our body. So whenever there is no nicotine in our body, we feel urged to smoke again. So after 2 to 3 hours, nicotine leaves your body. Then you crave for more nicotine. The demon, the nicotine demon inside you, crave for more nicotine. If you don't give the demon nicotine, it will start to create symptoms like stress, urge to smoke, itchiness, irritation, emptiness taking over your brain, constantly thinking of cigarette controlling over our life. Those symptoms you suffer from nicotine addiction, it doesn't last that long. For me personally, it lasted 2 days, and it was the third day that I was really able to be happy and really be able to be proud of making that decision. So it doesn't last long, nicotine addiction. At most, it will last a week, but for me, it went away in 3 days after reading Alan Carr's book. 3 days, it was gone. I was already a non smoker, I was already happier. The urge to smoke was no more. For 2 days, what I did was I didn't give in to the nicotine demon controlling over my brain, because of course it was telling me you need a cigarette, you need a cigarette. I told myself, I talked to myself, I said I don't need it. Why do I need it? It doesn't help me with anything. My stress, my problem, it just helps me to avoid it, and then after that I have to face it on my own. So I keep telling myself that I don't need it, I want to quit. Then it just went away. There was nothing in my brain. It started working normal. When you miss your dear friend cigarette, just remind yourself when you want to quit. And this is one of the bonus tips. The better you understand nicotine, the easier it is to quit. So the research I did on nicotine is, the link for it is at the description. You can go check it out, learn more about it, more in depth. If you control it, boom, you can skip it. Alan Carr's book. That was the main book that helped me quit. After watching this video, if you're inspired, you can go check his book out. Link for the book will be at the description. And I suggest you guys to read from the ebook. It's better if you read book while you are smoking. So it helps you be more conscious about smoking. For me, what also helped me was I shared this knowledge to my friend after I finished reading book. Be the change, influence your friend for the change as well. Embrace your change. So after the third day, you actually feel more energetic physically. Your brain can think better. Your lungs feels more fresh and clear. You don't smell like charcoal or cigarettes anymore. Along the way, you gotta remind yourself every time you miss your dear friend cigarette, or every time you see someone smoking and you smell, yeah, so you're gonna miss. The nicotine demon will trick you every single time. So those time, make sure you remind yourself, why did you started this journey to quit cigarette, and do you really need it? Does it really help you with your stress and problem? You gotta remind yourself and think. If you enjoy this video and learn something, you can like the video and subscribe for more content to come in future. Please share it with your friends, with your smoker friends if you want to help them. Also comment what educational topic you guys are interested in. What do you guys think about the video? So it can help me to bring a better content for you and me to learn together. To give and receive, fellow hustlers.